my Aries babies, happy birthday. I know there's some fucked up shit. Let me just say this. I already shuffled the cards. I'm trying to conserve my time on the video because I know it takes me all day. Once I start shuffling and talking, my ass just gets in la la land. Anyway, Aries, happy birthday. I hope, I know it sucks. Especially if your birthday is Friday, Saturday, or Sunday this weekend. I know it sucks. What can you do? Shit, make the best of a bad situation. That's what the hell. I've actually been sitting here for a few minutes. My neighbors, of course, everybody in my building is home. So my neighbor that lives way below me, he is the entertainment around here. And so they all just congregate down there and talk. And it's a hallway, actually. It's a corridor. And so their voices, of course, you can hear all that mess up here. So I had to wait a few minutes. In the meantime, I was kind of contemplating what's going on with Aries for the month of April. You have many changes coming if you haven't already started experiencing them. A lot of y'all, the one thing that I did hear, kids. I don't know what the hell with your kids, but your kids. Something going on with your kids. This is going to be for April, Aries, for your birthday month. If you were born in March, yeah, you included too, babies. Y'all are included too. At any rate, something going on with your children. I don't know if it's the fact that you have your children now and they're not in school and you're looking at those little buggers all day. Speaking of time out, y'all need to go to time out. There you go. However this is resonating with you, some of you may find out some things about your kids that you maybe weren't really aware of. And that could be a good thing or a bad thing. It can range anywhere from study habits to how they relate with other people. You may have, and I'm just using this as an example, Aries. You may have a meanie on your hands. You didn't know your child was that mean. You get in close quarters with your kids and you start observing them and what they do every day when you're not around. And you know, those habits just are not going to go away because you standing there. Eventually that stuff is going to pop out. At any rate, however that's resonating with you, Aries, you need to keep your eyes open this month. This is a reminder. I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. And of course, just what the fuck, just the fuck, what the fuck. Happy family, obstacles and challenges. There's going to be some. And again, this is all going to be because you are now in a position, many of you, where you can see a lot of stuff you don't ordinarily see because you're at work. And for whatever reason right now, you ain't at work. So, with that said, yeah, this is, like I said, yeah, a lot of changes coming up this month, Aries, for a hoo-ha gob of reasons. So your overall energy, self-discipline, and communication. And these two cards have been coming up in other readings that I've done recently. And I think it's just, I think the general feeling, the overall energy for a lot of signs is trying to have some self-discipline. You're not trying to drink up all the damn coffee because you know you go to the store, might not be done there. Same thing with toilet paper, paper towel, Clorox wipes, Lysol, whatever the case may be. It's about self-discipline right now. But it's also about communicating. And I feel like a lot of you are in your head, you think you're communicating, that air sign. But the reality is people are not hearing. They may not be following directions. Talking about the kids. I don't know why kids is all on Aries. I don't know what that's about. But there it is. But it's about the communication. And maybe the communication not being as clear as it should be. And you may just kind of be feeling like I'm doing all of this and I'm trying to keep my cool, have some self-discipline about some shit, but it's just not working. Back end, this is where you're trying to get to. I can't actually say I feel like a lot of you feel like you are triumphant right in this moment. But however, you're trying to bring some balance. And kudos to you for even attempting to bring balance, because a lot of times people just say, fuck it, I don't know what it is, I'm not going to even try. But you guys are trying, and it looks like the universe is giving you a little bit of help birthday month to kind of get you on even keel. if you will. So a lot of you are feeling this. Y'all trying to win the game, but it feels like a lot of you are just, you can see where you've made progress, and you can see where things are settling down, maybe in your area of the world or your life in general, just kind of settling down, but you still kind of had that uneasy feeling, and you're trying to bring a lot of things back into balance. What I was saying before I laid the cards out, something going on at home. I don't know who it is. It's a real pageish, immature kind of energy that I feel. And so here it is, obstacles and challenges. Your family is going to bring you some of that this month. They just are, because I don't know. They don't know no better. They're trying your nerve. I don't know. However, this is resonating. Again, it's the kids. It just really feels like the kids. You may observe something that you did not know was there. And this can be on either side of the spectrum, good or bad. Here, this is where maybe for parents, you need to get out of your head and just thinking that, oh, my child's losing, smoking cigarettes, losing that. Just get out of your head for a second and go talk to your child. Coming back to the communication card, I'm sorry. Go talk to your child and see what's going on, because it might look a certain way, but it might not actually be that way. And I'm kind of hearing some of you may run into the issue where your kids are being influenced by other kids. We'll just put that there. Get to the base chakra, or the I have, with the Queen of Coin. This is about your resources, your material resources, the things that you have. What the hell? The base chakra, I have. A lot of you will be looking at what you have right this month in terms of moving forward, in terms of how you want to work, in terms of do we have enough food in the house, in terms of do we have the kids being watched, the whole 9 yards. But looking at your material resources and trying to see if you are covering all your bases with what you have. On the other side of this energy, because this is a kind of all over the place. It might be the toddler, it might be the teenager, who knows. This is a little more definitive. And so for some of you that are in relationships, maybe, and now we're talking romance, that maybe ain't so hot to try anymore, you'll become aware of some things. And again, all of this is, however this is resonating, all of this is around the point of your schedule changing, or something about time in your personal experience changing. Your significant other's schedule has changed, your schedule has changed, maybe one or both of you are not working right now because you're sick. However, just putting it out there, throwing it up against the wall, putting it there. Whatever it is, has got your time, giving you time to see some things and become aware. Some of you may decide, you know what, I ain't got time for this shit. I just don't have time. I need somebody that's going to support me and get me through this bullshit right here. So some of you, others of you, you may just be telling your partner, you know, if they don't get their shit together, because now that you're aware of whatever it is they are doing or not doing, they may have to walk, or you may have to walk, because you are not going to be taking care of somebody that ain't doing their part. And while this is a coin card, I'm not necessarily getting the energy back that, you know, you putting somebody out because they don't want to work. Not quite that cut and dry. There's a little more to it. The expectation from Aries feels like it doesn't matter about whether or not somebody's working, but damn, can you mop the floor or take the dog out or take food out for dinner? That kind of energy, a little more complicated, a little more layered. However it's resonating with you, you're becoming aware of the situation during the month of April. And like I said, you may be walking away from the situation altogether. You may be telling the other person they need to walk away, or you may be walking away from a behavioral change. Somebody might be doing something and you just decide you're not going to respond the way you usually do, however that resonates. The time out, Princess of Wands, here we back to them damn kids again. And damn it, didn't I say page energy, pageish? Okay, well, here's the princess. She ain't no queen yet. She's still young and wet behind the ears. You may need to, Aries, take a time out with your kids, because you may have been down grinding for the past 2 or 3 semesters, and you know, all you doing buying school clothes and school supplies and paying the lunch bill. You not really are aware of some of the other things that have been going on. And let me just say, you wouldn't be the first person in this particular era in life that has had to just focus on one thing at a time, because there is so much going on all over the place, even before coronavirus. So with that said, you may have a teenager. Y'all, you may need to go have some mommy-daughter time or daddy-son time, or however that works out with you, so you can get some things clear, so you can lay out the map of what needs to be going on in your house. Oh, I said that, yeah. So that's the kind of energy that's coming out. That it is sitting right underneath this is letting me know this is just one maybe of a few things going on at home that you didn't know needed your time and attention. We get to your centerpiece and your challenge card with the devil on top of the truth. And this is kind of going back to the 5 of coins and the awareness. You may find out you got yourself all caught up in some karmic toxic bullshit. For some reason, this is really kind of resonating with newer relationships, with old soul ties. If that makes any sense, I'm sure if it does, y'all know who I'm talking about. It's about recognizing the truth of this relationship. And, you know, it's on the board, so it's in play. What the hell? Same thing here. Becoming aware and getting to the truth. Once you become aware of something, then you can start to figure out the pings and pongs of the truth of the matter, the details of the truth. For some of you, it may just be acknowledging that you are in some toxic shit and you don't know how you got there. This came up, I think, for Taurus. This is not really action, but it is a major card. The thing for the month of April is acknowledging the truth. The truth of the situation. If it's fucked up, toxic, and some other bullshit, maybe you need to open your eyes. That's really an eyeball from back here. And get to the truth of the matter so you can understand what you need to understand. It may not necessarily be a thing that you are walking away right this minute, but once you become aware and you acknowledge the truth, then you can see the full situation for what it is. This may also, for some of you, relate to family members. You may just be dawning on you the fact that, you know, Uncle Charlie is an alcoholic. I never really knew that. That kind of energy. It's just that kind of energy. When we get to the King of Cups sitting on a rejoicing celebration, this has really got to do with the times at hand. And Aries, the message here for you is to take a little bit of the emotion out of the family situation. And again, that's probably just a better thing for Aries for the month of April, family and shit. That right there. Taking the King of Cups stance and kind of just sitting down and going and get you some tea or some coffee or whatever it is you're sipping on, and let whatever good things are going on, let them go on. There may be some entanglements here. I'm not necessarily speaking romantically, that need to get straightened out. A whole lot of things go on with kids, particularly. I don't know what it is with Aries and kids, but cousins, you know, and you got 2 older cousins and you got 3 younger cousins, and the 3 younger cousins are following the 2 older ones around. The 2 older ones can't find noon with a flashlight. Y'all heard me. When it comes to getting, let's go back here. When it comes to getting to the truth of what's going on, get to the truth of it, but don't come down so hard that you kill it. Because it's still kids. If I'm talking to you about kids, for others of you where this may be kind of hanging around for a relationship, and you may have a little green with envy around the ears because there are people not necessarily of the opposite sex that your partner or your spouse deals with, and it just grates on your damn nerves to no end. And partly because you may not be fully understanding the situation, and again, this is cups, so clearly speaking to me about emotions, and you just want to rain on a damn parade. You want to just get a big thundercloud and piss all over it. Take a minute, take a step back. Once again, sometimes becoming aware of situations, you know, this is just talking about this. This is just them. This is how they do. They just clown. It might get on your damn nerves. But here's the thing. When you become aware of something, you can make the choice to walk away from some shit. You as well, you come right back with the communication card. You can make the comment. Y'all can't hang over here. It's a coronavirus. It's a lockdown. What are you doing? Just saying, you have that option. You can, whatever the situation may be, Aries, you can open your mouth and speak on it. There's nothing wrong with that. If you just kind of let shit go, you don't find the truth or nothing, and you don't acknowledge the truth or nothing, then this is when this gets nasty. And then you turn something into a nasty, totally karmic, pissed off, funky situation, and you don't have to. Hence, the King of Cups. I have the word faithful written up here, but what Spirit is really telling me is have faith that whatever it is will be okay. As long as open your mouth, say what you need to say, let folks know that you're aware, and if they keep doing the wrong shit, somebody can get up, walk away, you, them, whoever, and just sit back and watch. Once you say your piece and what you need to say, once you acknowledge some things, whether it's about the kids, your partner, say your piece. Don't go around raining on everybody's parade. If folks is having fun, damn it, let them do what they're doing. Go on, sit down, get you some tea. Shit, hell, get you a half lick of scotch or whatever you're drinking. Sit down and just let them do. You put it out there, you let them know what your expectations are. Trust, have faith in the universe that all will be well. We get down here to the patience and planning and the up all night. Again, this is that I'm up in my head. I may not actually be communicating, that I'm up all night and I'm extremely tired because I'm trying to have some patience so I can plan. And this is work related all day. This is work related. For maybe a very few of you, this may be relationship related, but not in the romantic sense. This is about what are we doing moving forward. You can't work there no more, and I can't work over here no more, so what are we getting ready to do? This will probably be closer to the end of the month, but you're going to start taking that look ahead, and what the hell is it that I need to do? However, carry your ass to bed. You being up all night, trying to toss and turn and do some stupid shit. Go to bed, Aries. Go to bed. Because the same questions you're going to sit up here and agonize over on an empty stomach in the middle of the night, go to bed and deal with it the next day. Let the energy go. Probably the bigger thing is let the energy go. The reason we need to sleep, besides the fact that it regenerates us and rejuvenates our body, it also shuts the cabeza down. It shuts it down. All of this goes away. So carry your ass to bed. Hit it reset. Set your intentions before you close your eyes. Universe, I intend that my day tomorrow is going to be good. Put it out there. Shit, you ain't got nothing better to do than that. Go ahead and do it. See what happens. And carry your behind to bed. We get down here to the I want chakra, and that's a little bit of that. Let me stand up in my sunshine and tell you about me. A lot of y'all right now are guarded. Because a lot of this, that I want shit, that sunshine shit costs money. And money may not be the easiest thing to come by. As you get, further into the month and progress through the month, again, with the Queen of Coins sitting up here, it may just be time to just take a gander and a peek see at your finances and see how much planning you really need to do for the future, or do you have enough to kind of coast along? And again, kids are playing into this as well. It feels like a lot of you are reevaluating what you're doing with your kids, whether you want to continue pre-coronavirus or if you want to continue with the post-coronavirus, or if you got a whole other idea altogether for your kids. It just depends on how that resonates with you. That's wrapped up in this energy because it's money. So you probably are looking for the best option at the best cost. Probably not going to be a what you want. I want this. And what you want might be out of your ticket range. So you may have to find some compromise here, hence the duller yellow. You still want to honor what it is that you're trying to accomplish, whether you're trying to get your kids in online AP classes or if they're close enough to graduating, but maybe you're not keen on them going to dorm life, as it were, looking at other options. The ones you want are probably going to have them big gold ticket prices on it with that $.99 at the end, and probably a little more than you want to spend. So you're going to have to find that compromise, because again, you're counting your pennies and your coins and trying to figure out what you need to do for the future. At the end of all of this, right there, have some damn patience. The Hermit. Do not be afraid this month to take the time. And if you live in one of them situations, like one of my cousins, she lives in an apartment, there's like 4 of them, and she goes and she shuts the door and she locks the door, and she does whatever it is that she needs to do, from writing letters, cards, email, and whatever it is. But kids know from whatever time to whatever time, when that door is closed and locked, she is in hermit mode. She is not trying to hear it. So just know to take this time. And that is a major card. It's probably not even a question of can you or if you will. It's more of a you need to, you better. Just saying. And have some patience. And again, if this is sitting underneath this is not ringing wrong with me. You know, have some patience. You done told kids not to draw on the walls and not to kill each other, not to do no dumb shit. You don't have to read them the riot act anymore. Go sit down. Let them have some fun. In the meantime, you take a moment for yourself. Have a little bit of this, and all should be well for the month of April. I know these are particularly trying times for a lot of people, because, and I'm in the group too, because we don't know where money's coming from. Yeah, they said they was going to send us something other, and, you know, we'll get whatever, and everything will be, yeah. When you're not used to seeing that or hearing that, that sounds really good. But until I get an envelope or something in my checking account, I ain't heard nothing. So I feel you, Aries. I have you as my rising sign. So I have some of the same angst and anxiety that you are probably feeling and experiencing now. It is going to be okay. Christians have a saying, God didn't bring me this far to leave me here. So go with that. Operate with that energy. And just know the universe has brought you this far. And you have manifested everything going on thus far. And be grateful for what you have. Because I promise you, there's somebody else who's not doing as good as you and wish they had what you had. Let's see what the granny cards say. Release the negative. Release the negative. And that's where we at right here. Yeah, you done had to kill everybody with the truth. And I told y'all about 10 of my shit. Okay. Once you say that, release it. It's all good. And just understand everybody is dealing with an excess of energy right now. Kids and grown folks included. Working or not. It's just anxious times. And so everybody's got extra energy. Say what you need to say and let it go. If y'all understood that I don't understand any of this shit, but then cards just pop back and confirm shit. Watch your money. We just had this conversation. Watch your funds. Watch your money, Aries. Watch your money. Pay attention. It's not a hard and fast review, but probably going to have to do some review about what you have, what you want. And now that this is out, it feels like some of you may even need to consider selling something or buying something to help you get through this patch of life right now. It may be related to your kids. It may be related to your parents. It may be related to your personal romantic relationship. However it's resonating with you, just make sure you find a compromise, because you probably, whatever it is, like I said before, that you want to do, probably going to cost a little more. So you want to find that thing that's in the middle. Let's see. The delay is your friend. Right here. That patience and planning. I know a lot of y'all like, the fuck? I want to do it now, and I can't coronavirus. The fuck? And up all night with some bullshit. Here's some confirmation for you. The delay is your friend. Period. So I'm pretty sure for most of you, coronavirus is holding your whole life up. Trust and know the delay is your friend. You may not see it for another year, but when you look back on it, you're like, damn, if we had done that earlier, that would have been a mess. And see, then you've been on my line calling me trying to figure some shit out. So just know the delay is your friend. All is well. Have some patience. Take some time for yourself. Let's see what the Rebel cards are talking about today for Aries for the month of April 2020. The birthday babies. Oh, well, here's some truth. You think someone is lying. Oh, fuck. They are. Okay. Let me just put it there. Okay. This is word, Aries. You think someone is lying. They are. I didn't even know this was in the damn deck. Who knew? That's how often I see that card. However that's resonating with you, Aries. If you think they're lying, there's your confirmation. They are. The fuck that's about? I don't even want to ask on that one. Yeah, some of y'all are worried about some relationship shit going on. Some of y'all are worried about kids too. This obstacles and challenges with the ten of cups over here. It may be somebody is just telling you a big fat lie, and that might in and of itself be the obstacle and the damn challenge. Let's see. You cannot say thank you enough. They deserve a medal for putting up with your ass. This is not necessarily romantic, but if somebody has been holding it down for you, Aries, you cannot say thank you enough. They deserve a medal for putting up with your ass. Again, I got kids popping up, babysitters, teachers. Maybe something you weren't aware of that a teacher was doing for your child, and you just didn't know it. So say thank you and move on. Don't hang on to the negative. If you thought it was something else, just say thank you and move on. It is what it is. It's all good. Give me one more Rebel card, please. Like, sometimes this shit just scares the fuck out of me. You see them dollar signs, make it rain. I don't know how that's resonating with you, but those of you that are looking at what you have and you trying to figure out how you can, what you have some more and get some more, make it rain. Energy behind this is think big. If you're doing something entrepreneurial, you trying to kick in something on the side, think big, make it rain. Think big, make it rain. All right, y'all. Aries, I love you. Happy birthday, babies. I'm so sorry it's all fucked up and you can't go nowhere and you can't do shit. But it is still a birthday. You are still a blessing. And just know that all will be well soon. Bye, y'all.